Okay, so I want to give you a quick background on heating curves so that you guys understand them and are able to do the worksheet. You should have written this down yesterday, but with heating curves, we have two parts of them. The first is the slants, okay, and that's when the temperature is going up and you only have one state of matter. So for example, on our heating curve, I have a slant here. Let me change the color. I have a slant right here. I have a slant right here. I have one right here. So this is a solid. We know that at a low temperature, we've got a solid. So this is a solid like ice. If I were heating it, that would be what's going on here. Here, I only have one state of matter, so this is a liquid. So this would be like water. If I put it onto a stove to heat it, that's what would be going on right here. This would be steam. And if I was heating it, that's what would be going on right there. So the slants are when you only have one state of matter, and that state of matter is rising in temperature. Okay? The flats, or the plateaus, whatever you want to call them, that is when you have a change from one state of matter to another. So I have flats there and there. Okay? This is when ice would melt into water. This is a transition from one state of matter to the other. This would be a transition from liquid to gas. So this would be like the boiling of water. So if you think about it, while water is boiling, it's not going to change its temperature at all. So it's going to stay at 100 degrees Celsius until all of the water has turned to gas, and then it can raise its temperature again. Okay, so what this is showing you is where the phase changes are and what we're looking at based off of the temperature and time. And so some of the things that I can do about this is I could say, at what temperature is it going to go from a solid to a liquid? And I would know that from here from B to C, that temperature, that is when it's going to melt, okay? I could also say, when is it a liquid? And it would be a liquid all the way from C up to D here. This would be when it's a liquid, okay? I could say, all right, what is its boiling point? All right, and I would say this is the solid, that's the solid to liquid, this is the liquid, this is the liquid to gas, so this is boiling point. So right here, that would be your boiling point. Okay, so what's important to know here is what the slants and what the flats mean. So the slants are when it is one state of matter. So if I were to be asked, when is it only water, I would go from C to D. Okay, if I were asked, when is it a liquid and a solid, that would be from B to C. That would be the transition from ice to water. That would be the melting process. If I were asked, when is it both a liquid and a gas, that would be right here from D to E, okay? That would be the boiling water, okay? You know, water doesn't all of a sudden become gas. It takes time, okay? So this is what's going on there. This is that process right here, all right? So that's what heating curves are for. We could also do cooling curves. So a cooling curve would look like this. If I started here and then I'd go like that, it's just basically a mirror image. Okay, but that would be a cooling curve, but it could be the exact same thing. All right, that should be all you need to know for your quiz and to be able to do your worksheet. Let me know if there's anything else that you need.